see if I can.
back to Great
This
Ace
is
Attorney.
early.
Today we're playing Great Ace Attorney. Like I just said, Listen, I'm dumb sometimes. So. But how are you guys today? I don't know, voice crack, man. I'm just gonna wait till a few people get in here, in this house. I'm currently just like going on YouTube on my PC. Na. Super superstitious. Anyway, so to begin this stream, I'm gonna start by saying today in band class, alright, hear me out. Hi Wolfcrafter, hi Lindsay, hello Monado Music, I don't know. Just shows MU, I don't know, man. Mudkips. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, so the police were called today in band class. By the way, we're being joined with my friend for this Great Ace Attorney live stream. Or not. Maybe we're not. What is going on with you today? Are you just not gonna talk? Okay, thank you. Thank you for talking. I'm just like, okay. Alright.
My thing was glitching. I just got off the call and like fixed it. It's working now, though.
Anyway, so long story short, this kid accidentally dialed the police while he was marching. So literally there was a cop showed up right beside where our band director was standing on top of the podium directing us. Because we were marching, you know, marching practice. Practice? I don't. Anyway, so the band teacher was kind of nervous. And he was just kind of looking at him, like, but still talking. And like, you know, very nervously looking at him. And after he gets done talking, he said, do you need me? And the police just said, oh, someone just called the 911. We can hear everything. It was like, oh, how much of that did they hear? Did they hear us, like, playing and stuff? Like, dude, kind of embarrassing. Long story short, found the kid. He hung up on 911, and it was all good. Our band director did not get arrested today. I guess you could say that cops were really called on my band director. Anyway, hello Q&A, hello Lindsay, hello Wolfcrafter, hello Mudkips. Sorry for the long story. Oh yeah, okay. I did use that code for the special contents. So we're gonna go ahead and see what. Nice music. Wait, can we use these? Okay, we can't put them on. Gallery. Portraits. Okay, that's nice. Moving. I want to go down to moving. Okay, wait. I think we see those throughout the game. I don't want to spoil anything. Once again, don't want to spoil anything. Oh, we can actually turn costumes on. I think we should do it. Do you think that we should do it, friend, person?
It'd be certainly interesting in my opinion.
Oh, they can only be used for Great Ace Attorney 2. Well, you know what? We'll turn them on. We'll see them in Great Ace Attorney 2. Anyway, let's finish case 1. I am very excited to get right back into this where we left off because, like, if you don't know, last time it was very exciting. And I'm sorry for no stream yesterday. Like, you know, had piano, or not piano, but guitar lessons and stuff. So, anyway, 22nd of November, 11:38 a.m., Supreme Court of Judiciary, Defendants Antechamber 5.
Oh shoot, how are we gonna do the parts and stuff?
That's your part.
We're just doing it the same as yesterday. Okay. Excellent work, Renus. How did I pronounce that yesterday? Renosuke. There we go. Renosuke.
I was close.
That was superb.
Oh, hold on. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Or not. You know those times when you feel like you gotta sneeze and then you don't?
Usually I sneeze. I don't think that really happens to me.
Wow, lucky. Oh man. Okay, now I'm gonna. There's a stupid fly flying around my face. Okay. I might be allergic to flies, guys. I don't know. Wait, is Ace Attorney? Ace Attorney is trending. What? Ace Attorney's trending on Twitter. Cool, man. Okay. Anyway, a few days ago, I unblocked everyone because I will never talk to them again. Okay. My heart was in my heart the whole time. My heart was in my mouth the whole time.
What was that? It was almost unbelievable. I mean, looking at you in there, I'm not doing a voice at all. I'm just reading it normally. You were drenched in sweat, your eyes popping, your knees knocking, and you were grinding your teeth.
I'm not actually allergic to flies, I was joking.
It was a grim sight. But before I knew it, you'd start finding inconsistencies in the testimonies. I think you might have a natural talent for being a lawyer.
Forget it! It's terrifying. If I get through this, I don't ever want to see the inside of a courtroom again. That's evil laughter, man.
Anyway, it looks like we've exposed our Phantom Lady at last.
Nice. I don't know what to do for that.
Miss Jazziel Brett, a student from Great Britain, is she?
That's what I was trying to tell everyone from the start. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone. There was a young woman with him, like I've been saying all along.
Yes, you have. Haven't you?
I might not be overly confident in the courtroom, but my powers of observation are one thing I'm sure of.
Yes, I can see that. So about this young gentlewoman. Thanks to our detective friend, she was hastily escorted away from the scene, it seems. Did you see what happened with that?
No, I didn't see any of it. I was just on the way out of the restaurant myself, then on the floor next to Dr. Wilson's table, I noticed there was a gun lying on the floor, and just after I bent down to pick it up, I think I did a pretty good voice line for that. I didn't have any time to think about where the son of the gunshot had come from. The waiter ran over to me, looking as white as a sheet, and he bundled me up in some sort of small pantry next to the kitchen.
Fast thinking by the detective. He apprehended his suspect without a moment's delay.
Yes, and because I was shut in the pantry, I have no idea what happened outside in the dining area. Kinda sus. Oh, there you are. Well done, both of you. That's not a good voice for it.
Professor Migitoba.
I don't know when I'm gonna be playing Breath of the Wild again. was expecting you to do that, but okay.
Oh, you want me to do it? I didn't know you wanted me to do it.
Right. Prepare if you make an outstanding team. You're exceeding my expectations, I have to say.
I don't feel like that's a good voice for him, and I have no other voices for a man.
You know what?
So-
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You have
Yes,
a bigger.
it seems you planned this from the start. You arranged things so that I wouldn't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial.
Okay, so there was a girl standing with him earlier on, right?
Yeah.
What if she's the one that did it?
She's not. Chill. Our modern country is still in its infancy. Our justice system even more so. I don't know what else to do with him for the voice, which is why
It's not bad.
I firmly believe that we need to start our brightest young stars overseas to learn all they can. I don't know if I said the right words even, I was barely looking at the text. I wanted to avoid a situation that may have resulted in your study tour to Great Britain being cancelled.
I could jam out to this music though.
Well, it makes no difference. They have such similar voices because I only have one voice. Lawyer or otherwise, if I am the kind of man who can't help his friends avert the worst crisis of his life, I shouldn't waste everyone's time by going to study overseas anyway.
What are you saying, Kazuma?
So that's your stance. I was afraid you'd feel that way.
Kazuma!
Why did he say it so weird? Well then, it looks like it all comes down to you, young man.
To me?
Yes, you need to prove your innocence and uncover what really took place in that restaurant.
Kinda sus.
I must say, I very much want to know the truth. After all, I have personal connections to this case.
Dude, he has a personal connection. It is his daughter. Or maybe his daughter, maybe his wife. I hope that it's his daughter, because that lady looks like way younger than him.
Why do you keep making weird conclusions?
Come to think of it, he said the same thing earlier this morning, didn't he? If you don't mind me asking, Professor, did you know the victim?
Yes, I did. As you're probably aware, Mr. John H. Wilson was a visiting professor at UMI. And it was I who invited him.
Oh, I see.
I didn't know that before. Anyway, you're about to go into battle. The victim was a university professor at Great Britain, and a well-known one at that. Naturally, our government is looking to identify and punish the culprit as quickly as possible. But let us not forget who are we up against. We are. Wait, what? I don't even know what's up. The gentlewoman whose involvement our policy bureau went to an extraordinary length to hide.
This dude joins my chat and he says, I'm standing outside with my mouth open. I have not had the pleasure of savory strawberries sliding down my throat. It's not even raining strawberries here. What? Okay, whatever. I'm just, no.
Yes, I'm sure that the prosecution will be be using every tool at their disposal to what is
Squash.
that word? Squash?
Squash.
Okay. Squash.
No,
Oh,
quash.
squash. I'm a little dumb,
Well, whatever. Point is,
but I've no doubt that you pair will put up a good fight. Right. Best of luck.
thank you.
This guy talks weird. Now then.
See, it's her. It has to be her, man. I'm just saying, it's
Why
definitely her.
You're making weird theories. Chill.
It's her, man.
Get more evidence before you start just pointing at people and being like, oop, they did it. Please. Okay, let me read this one. I need you to run an errand at the university at once.
She looks 18. Hopefully she's not his wife. I'm just saying.
Or maybe it's his assistant? Maybe? Assistant? There's something I think we may need.
Or it could be his student. He's a professor. I forgot about that. Of course.
Of course.
I did a better voice for that. I did a better voice for that. You admit that.
You're right.
Good luck,
You're right. Go ahead.
Kazuma-sama.
Defending Naruto. Quarter.
Do not call it that!
I was wondering how long it would take to tell you to say that.
Why do you keep saying Naruto? Oh,
Okay, I forgot how to say it though.
my phone's gonna die. Give me a second. I gotta go get the charger.
Court recess is over. Please make your Please make your way back inside the courtroom at once. It's time. Let's get back to it, partner. Let's go in there and deal a decisive blow before those old folks knows what's hitting them.
What voice are you giving him?
Kazuma?
What voice did I just hear you give Kazuma?
What?
Kazuma.
Thank you. Really?
Wait, am I doing this now? 'Cause
Yes.
I'm back. What for?
Well, if you hadn't said you believed in me, then I'm fairly sure I'd already been found guilty by now. Yeah, he was literally, he was about to say like, hey yo, it's me at the beginning of the case, dude.
Mm-hmm. Look, I have faith in you. Shep, who?
Why is Chad
As a
talking
lawyer
about
and as a
hopscotch?
friend. Oh, friend zoned. Friend zoned.
Coming from you, that means a lot. I mean, not that I mind chat talking about hopscotch. If you guys are being entertained, do whatever. I don't care, but... Never have I ever had a cat. I read that never have I ever ate a cat, and I was about to say... If I'm found guilty in this trial, he's really going to give up on his dream of studying abroad. That's the kind of true friend he is. So this isn't just my battle anymore. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose.
He's so prideful, jeez.
Alright then. I'll save the thank yous for after the trial.
You can treat me to one of those sukiyaki meals I liked from Yumi Cafeteria at University Street.
With
That's yours.
With an extra large portion, of course. There's so many jokes that could be used from that.
22nd of November, 12:09 p.m. for the Supreme Court of Judiciary, Courtroom 2.
the court hereby resumes the trial of Rinosuke
Naruhodo.
Oh no, my screen froze again. Give me a second.
Prosecutoriachi. Have you managed to subpoena the witness?
Yeah, I'm pretending like that's how you say it. Yes, Your Excellency. That's your line.
Okay, I'm gonna see if my thing's gonna work now. It was, messing up. Yeah, it's messing up.
Oh.
Give me a second, I'll get my technical difficulties worked out. You can just continue on your own.
Yes, Your Excellency. Against all odds. I need to turn the game volume down a bit for myself. And thanks to a certain young stripling, the prosecution is now under rather painfully scrutiny from the government. Scrutiny, I don't know. Sorry. Let the government scrutinize. That's the job. It's nothing to worry about. I don't know.
It's highly unlikely that the good relations we forge with Great Britain will emerge from this trial unscathed.
I don't know.
Will you still think it's nothing to worry about when the new treaties breaks down and it's our nation's founders?
Again, terribly sorry. If the friendship between our nations... Wait, no, that's not his voice.
If the friendship...
I can't do that guy's voice. If the friendship between our nations is
really so fragile,
then the treaty isn't worth the paper it's written. I can't do that guy's voice. See, that's why I have friends. You have nothing to worry about, Rinosuke. I don't know.
what do you mean?
I love how he fans himself. Yeah. He's his #1 biggest fan. A secret trial, anxiety over some foreign government's opinions, a bungled investigation, missing witnesses. Is this really what our nation's justice system is? Is this the Supreme Court of Japan or of England?
Shut up, you jumped on rookie boy. You and your friend know nothing of the situation our nation finds itself in. By aligning ourselves with the great world powder, we'll become strong. Diplomacy has never been so critical. Steady political maneuvering is what will secure our futures.
I gotta go, might come back later. Alright, we'll see you, Legendary. I won't deny that I'm no expert. I'm just a student, and one who could arguably study harder too. But standing here now in our Supreme Court, there is one thing I feel very strongly. A country that fails to uphold the truth in its justice system is a country with no future at all. I love how his eyes are just like, dude, this courtroom is still a thing. What? What? Does it really still exist? By the way, friend, are you back yet? No? Wait, hello?
Oh, wait, yes it is.
Oh, you're back. Hi.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, so I'm doing his voice now because you can't do it.
Yeah.
Why are they all shook? What happened?
Basically the person we're playing as was like, our government is like stupid. Basically.
Well said, Rinosuke. Despite that wide-eyed
I was just commenting on that. Thank you, Counsel. This court is in the pinnacle with our nation's justice system, and it exists solely for the pursuance of truth. With that in mind, this trial will now resume with the next witness taking to the stand. The visiting student from Great Britain, Miss Jezile Brett.
Who wants to do that person? Which one of us? Yes.
I will. Oh, jeez, he just
Your
did.
Excellence.
He just slammed his face into the desk.
That happens a lot in anime.
I
so
know.
I'm used to it.
I know that you can't hear sound effects, but man, that sounded rough.
Oh man. But I'm used to it because I watch so much anime.
No,
Oh, she looks so mature. Not mature, but
Okay, my dad
elegant.
just sent me
Wait,
a
do
picture.
you want to do her voice or should I?
Well, what a delight to
it is to welcome such a fine gentlewoman to Japan, and from such a distant land.
Simp. Tea! Someone bring English tea! In England, no discussions take place without tea.
Why are they all staying? What the heck?
Is that true?
No idea.
Dude, the judge isn't
I
a
don't
simp,
think
he
it
just wants tea, man. No one can disagree with him. I mean, I don't like tea, but I still can't disagree with that.
I love tea. Tea is flippin' delicious.
Cause you're weird.
I'm not weird. I
I'm
just like
joking.
tea.
Please don't unsubscribe, everyone.
I haven't had tea in such a long time. So, could we possibly trouble you to state your name and occupation for the court?
Dude, how old? Okay, hold on. We gotta look at this really quick, alright? Now, hear me out here. This dude's 51,
Oh my lord.
and she don't look 51. I'm just saying. Of course. My
Oh,
name is
since, I'm too
Satu
little.
Hasunaga. I have been working undercover as the head waiter of La Carnival.
Yes, yes, we know all about you already.
Inspector Hasunaga, whatever. Where are your manners? In England, it's always ladies first. Sam. Is that true?
No idea. More important. Wait, I almost did the weird guy voice.
More
More
importantly.
a little earlier today, you said something to me.
Oh, I gotta do that waiter's voice like that now.
You said our powers of observation are the one thing you're sure of.
Oh, yes. I think I did, didn't I?
Yeah, your description of this amazing sight was simply a woman. Sorry, Rinosuke, but powers of observation aside, your powers of description are sorely lacking. That's true.
Guilty.
So, dear lady, once again, if we may trouble you for your name and occupation, please. Sam. Wait, are you doing her or am I doing her? We never decided.
Oh, wow, that lady. Oi, hoi, hoi, hoi. Dude, she probably speaks English. I know English. I
Well,
can't
they
read
don't.
that. Dude, he just still, his eyes are still just like, what's going on? Is this really Supreme Court? We've been here for like 3 hours?
Terribly sorry, dear lady, but what?
Wait, well, we probably don't have to do her voice because she doesn't speak Japanese. Which is
No, she
English,
don't.
but it's Japanese in the original. The lady says her name is Giselle Brett. She comes from London, England. She's a
Why are
visiting
you
research
talking
student,
weird?
currently enrolled in
Why?
University Medical Faculty. I don't know, man.
Oh my, what a rare treat to hear the delicate tones of a
Dulcet.
delightful language of British. Okay. Okay. I'm afraid I don't understand a word you said, but it was as beautiful as Hummingbird's song. As far as I can tell. The detective is translating her words faithfully enough.
Yes, I agree. You'll obviously do fine in England, Kazuma. Her English doesn't rattle you at all, does it?
Nor you. You've clearly been paying attention to your English classes, Rinosuke.
If that was true, it wouldn't show up as weird text.
The court thanks the beautiful lady for taking the stand. Now, if we may trouble you to confirm something, Miss Brett. 3 days ago, at a restaurant called La Carnival, a grim murder took place. The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Dr. Wilson, at the time. Is that correct? She says yes.
She says yes. Is that his voice? She says yes. I don't know. That sounds like
I don't
his
think
voice.
that's his voice. I don't
This
think
could
that's
take
his
some
voice.
time.
So even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese?
You know, something like this happens in Apollo Justice, but we're not going to talk about that right now. She'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene. She says that it was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately. I guess that's good enough, right? I forgot what his voice was, man.
Interesting, when you're the one who engineered her escape.
I was just following special orders from the bureau. Wait, I forgot his voice, man.
Oh, that's me. Well now, dear lady, would you be so kind as to cast your eyes over this photographic print? Seeing as you were fortunately present at the scene of the crime, could it be that your splendid eyes caught sight of the wicked perpetrator, perhaps?
Apparently, it was a very frightening and sorrowful sight. Do you mean to say? Yes, it would appear the lady did witness the crime. The very moment when the accused, standing right there in this courtroom, shot the victim in cold blood.
Oh, she's trying to frame him.
Order! Order in this court!
Did you hear that, Your Excellency? Here, we have an absolute conclusive witness statement. Well, it looks like it's clear now. Clear who our real enemy is.
Unfortunately, I will have to ask you to formally testify, if you please. Kindly tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and sorrowful sight that you described.
What is that, like, auctioneer voice? Like, ew.
Describe.
I don't. Oh, we're going straight into testimony. Nice. I had arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beef steak. After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor, and they got into a fierce argument. Then, not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes. I don't carry a gun myself, so obviously I couldn't have been the culprit. I forgot what his voice was, man. Alright, Lindsay, we'll see you later.
Yes!
No, I didn't have any kind of argument with the professor at all.
Quiet, you filthy wretch. Sorry. Look at you, you black-hearted blackguard. That's so weird. And look at this snow-white angel.
So,
I'm sure even a dark-minded scoundrel like you can imagine those words the court is going to believe. Whose words?
Technically,
You're still
their
making...
words both are the same thing. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay. You're still making the same mistakes, Renosuke. You mustn't blurt out when you're goaded like that. That's the lesson you need to learn.
But he's so annoying. Wait, what do you mean? What? Then where did I read that you had to leave? What? My mind's been playing tricks at me, dude. I've been at band camp too long, man. Oh, I didn't read that. I took statements from this lady and the 2 witnesses who testified before and reported back to the bureau. It was decided that Miss Brett was not involved, so I let her go.
The testimonies of the last 2 witnesses were completely worthless. However,
I have a feeling that the waiter really wants us to figure it out. But he's just saying all this stuff because she's there. Well, if even so, on the day in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today. As you can see, there is nowhere about her person which she could consider a firearm. I would think she could hide a gun almost anywhere in that outfit if she wanted to.
unless and until the precise location where the witness is to have a hidden weapon can be shown, this is moot.
There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. Those are the witness's own words on the matter. What the matter? Arg! That's ridiculous. If only I was allowed to lift up her dress, I could prove. Whoa!
Oh, honey,
Whoa!
you can't do that.
Whoa, that's a bit too far.
Don't think about doing anything rash, Renosuke. How does he know?
But I
How
didn't
does
fire
he
the
know?
gun I picked up. There must have been another gun there that day.
You're right about that, which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere. Yes, that's what we can prove. We have to prove now.
And to do...
And to do so, we will need to pull her testimony apart.
Oh! She got the creep smile.
The defense team may now cross-examine the witness.
Is that a good voice for it? I don't know. Oh!
No.
Yes,
what?
Your Excellency. Listen, I'm just used to an old judge like the original game. Oh, also, you know, I had arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. Okay, I need to know this. Oh, it won't let me go to people? I need to go to people. Ew.
Yes!
After 2 p.m. in fact. That's really a quite late lunch, isn't it? Objection!
Oh, oops, sorry. You don't keep up with the latest fashions from Britain, do you? Late luncheons. Lunches? That's a weird.
Are in
Are in
vogue.
vogue, isn't that right?
Okay, I need to know this. This dude's 51. This girl's 24.
Want to explain something, Winston? No. Wait, what? No. She actually said it. What? What?
Oh, she admitted it.
Ugh.
That's weird. I guess it's like trying to make her more... a decisive English no has quite a sting to it.
The gentleman is currently working in the victim's research laboratory, it seems. So it was apparently a daily occurrence that they would get lunch together.
But on the day in question, the victim had another appointment at the clinic first.
3-2, fun fact, you can get copyrighted for breathing. Sounds like some North Korea stuff there. Yes, we can prove from the medical report card that was submitted as evidence earlier. That's right. Miss Brett and the victim went to lunch following the victim's treatment. That is why it was so late.
Yes. That all makes perfect sense.
Such wonderful logic.
What? You just stole my line. Such wonderful logic. What a shining example of an English intelligence this fine gentlewoman is. So you both arrived at the restaurant. What happened next?
The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only. A beef steak, perhaps. Oh. Yes! I don't know why he says yes. He was unable to eat, you say? And that was because he just had a tooth removed at Hana Clinic, right? That's right. You're supposed to actually check with the witness before answering?
Was Miss Brett aware of that fact?
Hi, Doji. It seems so, yes. She heard that the professor was to have some dental treatment.
Oh, that's your line.
So that would mean that it was you who ate the steak pictured here. Is that right, Miss Brett? That's right, yes. The print you see here shows the table exactly as it was left after the horrifying events. Exactly as it was left.
Dear me, what a harrowing, I think. What?
Harrowing.
Whatever. Experience. To have traveled to a distant island on the far side of the world and to be embroiled in such a tragic incident. Have no fear, my dear lady. I swear I will crush the evil fiend that has subjected you to this terrible plight. So, the victim, Mr. Wilson, had nothing to eat or drink at all.
That's right. Other than some carbonated water. Just water? Yes, the professor wasn't able to eat, but he had been given permission to drink water. So it appears that the diners toasted their lunch with a glass of water each. They each raised a glass of carbonated water.
What do you think, Renosuke? What about the witness's last statement?
Let's do a save.
I thought it was meaningful because,
I mean,
I don't think there was a glass in the
someone could have
picture.
poisoned it.
There wasn't two glasses in the picture, I don't believe.
Wait, was there not?
I don't think there was. Check the picture.
Oh. And like, what's this bottle? I mean,
I guess it's the glass of wine that's by the steak.
Bottle, it's okay. It's a bottle of carbonated water, but
Okay, yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
but there's only one glass.
You're right.
There's only one glass.
It's very meaningful. That last statement of yours, Miss Brett, has a profound bearing on this case.
Well, well, how fascinating. Do tell us, what is this profound bearing, There is something. Like, I don't know what you're stopping for. Oh, wait. The significance of the statement will become apparent when the time is right. The defense calls for witness' last statement to be formally added to the testimony. Well, step aside, counsel.
Sidestep.
Well, sidestepped, whatever.
Very well, Miss Brett. Kindly repeat what you just said to be added to your official testimony.
Gladly, she said. That was brilliant, Kazuma. I'm gonna remember that one.
Which one?
All of them.
The significance will become apparent when the time is right. I could really use that phrase, whatever.
I'd hope there would be some more useful tip you're picking up from this experience than that, Renosuke.
Okay. So, let's do the present. Oh, is that not how you present? How do you present?
Yes!
There we go.
What was that face? He was just like, who? Did I just really shout objection for no reason?
That's it. Let me just confirm something, please. It's to do with this photographic print. As can be seen... Oh, no, okay. Just a short while ago, you spoke of this print showing the victim's table at the crime scene. That was exactly as it was left. That is correct, the lady says. Well, it's odd. Very odd.
Dear me, what's odd about the defense's inability to express itself?
Ugh.
Renosuke, what about the print looks odd to you?
Well, obviously, it's the cheers.
The cheers?
Miss Brett told us that she was the professor of a cheers, that she and the professor said cheers over a glass of water. But if that's true, there should be 2 glasses on the table, not 1.
Ah. You're quite right, counsel. There's only 1 glass pictured here.
Are we supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking over I don't know that word. What possible difference does the presence of the or absence of the glass make in this case? Minute? Is that the word you say? Could it be that the detective here removed a glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence?
Of course not. I would never do something so reckless. But there should have been 2 glasses on the table. Or are you gonna try to tell me you can only clink with only 1? Whoa, thank you, Peter, for subscribing. You're quite right. I certainly took 2 glasses to the table.
Inspector, what did the lady say?
It would seem that it was Miss Brett who took a glass from the table. What? It was also terrifying, everything that happened.
I panicked and thought I should try to hide the fact that I'd been here all along, she's saying.
Good gracious. Good gracious.
I don't know. Sorry. Bruh, she's speaking Japanese.
I think she's like me and only knows a couple of words.
Nah, man, she knows them all.
I don't think so. There, as assured the court before, there was no consequence at all. Actually, you're not supposed to mess with the evidence. It's an actual crime.
No duh. Oh, please.
We must remember that this is a student had just murdered this lady's luncheon company before her very eyes. Who could blame her for concealing a glass or two in her state of disarray?
That's absurd.
Oh, really? So do you take it that you are now going to accuse this vulnerable young beautiful woman of mischief? Yeah.
Sup.
She committed a crime.
Sup. No, that can't just be put down to mischief.
I'd like to know exactly how the lady took the glass from the scene.
It would seem that she slipped it into the small handbag she was carrying.
She was carrying a handbag. That's how she could
where she
conceal
put
the gun.
in.
A handbag, you say?
Why did I say that so weird? Yes, Your Excellency, a small handheld patch commonly carried by well-to-do women in England.
So, the beautiful lady has very graciously explained how and why she removed the glass from the scene now. However, the fact remains that this glass has absolutely no bearing to the case. This student has been trying to confuse the court with logical reasoning, but in the end, it comes to nothing. No, he has a handbag. He could confuse the gun in his handbag. No more pretentious accusations. You have wasted enough time already.
My favorite color is blue. Like, not like dark blue. I mean, like, lighter blue, but not so light that it's... Basically, there's a sweet spot of blue, but not too dark. Like, not the blue that you see every day. That's not my favorite. But look... Alright. It's complicated.
Indeed, the
to
lady
learn
has
more
offered
color
a satisfactory explanation to why she removed this glass.
Well, what I'm trying to say is it's not, like, cyan, and it's not light blue. But it's not super dark blue, to where it's, like, almost purple. You know what I mean? I mean, violet, whatever. I mean, you get the point.
I think henceforth we should consider the matter to have no bearing on this case. Counsel for the defense, are you in agreement?
Well, I don't know, really.
If you want to persuade this gentlewoman, carry handbags for small items.
Apparently we just had a break in the stream. My PC did something really weird and just, like, totally took a whole break in the stream and reconnected to it. So, can we get something in the chat indicating that people can hear us? It's back, says Lindsay. Alright, thank you. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. Let me see. A little while ago, Miss Brett stated the following. There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. But what she forgot to mention was her handbag, in which it would be perfectly possible to conceal a gun.
You're right.
Well done, partner.
Partner.
I had a feeling you'd pick up on that too. Got it, we're just dumb.
They need a kiss.
What are you insinuating, you vile blackguard? It's really very simple. The gunshot was heard when the defendant picked up a gun from the restaurant floor.
Fun fact, I dislike most people I meet. Well, my name isn't most people, so I think I'm safe. That's such a dad joke, oh my goodness.
Oh, I had a button. Oh no, my phone is gonna die. And my sister took the charger earlier. Let me see if I can find another one. Give me a second. Oof.
As he didn't fire the gun, we can deduce that there must have been another firearm at the scene. The true murder weapon, if you will.
You can't seriously be suggesting.
Inspector Hasanaga! Yes? Did you or did you not search Miss Giselle Brett's handbag on the day of the murder? No, sir.
Oh no, nice
I
way
did
for us
not.
too.
As I thought. In other words, another gun, the one that was actually used to kill the professor, could have been hidden in Mrs. Brett's bag.
No!
Order! Order! Order!
What is the meaning of this, Inspector?
I don't know what to... I had a perfect voice from earlier. The meaning of what, Prosecutor Archie?
Why on earth did you have the lady open her handbag and show you the contents at the time?
Did you not? Whatever.
Thanks for your bungling incompetence. She now had to endure these uncomfortable accusations.
Brilliant work, partner. Wink, wink.
What weird voice are you giving him? And I can't talk because I'm having technical difficulties. It seems to happen every couple of minutes.
Dude, I don't know what voice to give him. You know this.
You give weird voices.
Now we have the chance to expose the real woman behind the mask. Do you really think so, Kazuma?
I'm gonna snack and hope it loads up.
Well, what a sorry situation. Clearly you have no faith in the police. As I said, I did not search the lady's handbag after the shooting, simply because it was unnecessary. Unnecessary in what way? I ought to thank the student lawyer, really. I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about. This photographic print. Wait, does it show the inside? No. 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 Oh my goodness, are you serious? Oh my goodness. Dang it!
What happened?
The handbag is see-through.
Oh. Then how could she conceal the glass in the handbag if it's see-through?
Cause you can literally see the glass through the handbag.
You can see the glass. Oh.
Oh my goodness, are you serious?
Oof. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this worked out.
As you see, it clearly shows Miss Brett's handbag.
Well, I never. You can see right through what's inside.
That's right. Apparently, meshwork bags like these are the height of fashion in London at the moment.
So the contents are clearly visible.
Exactly. So there was no need to search the lady's handbag. If there had been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious.
Ugh!
So as you can see, there's nothing to imply Miss Brett's guilt here. Unless, hear me out. You couldn't see through the... Well. Thank you for helping me prove that, Naruto-san. Oh my goodness.
Oh! That was rough.
He literally just bonked into the wall. Okay.
Order, order!
Okay. Oh man. Okay. That's not the print that I wanted. Wait, have they not handed over that print yet? No! Why does this game do this to us?
Inspector Hasanaga, you will submit that print as an evidence at once.
Suddenly, Your Excellency. The photograph of the handbag has been entered into the court record.
I think you've had long enough to cross-examine the witness, counsel. The court has now been shown considerable evidence. As the photographic print was just submitted into the court record appears to have no further significance. I am satisfied that there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my retiring.
Indeed. And there is only one logical conclusion. That the pathetic rookie slumped over the bench before us and is the only possible perpetrator from...
And I thought I was beginning to turn things around. I'm in a worse situation than I was at the start. Kazuma?
I'm sorry, Rinosuke. Now that the cross-examination of the witness is over, there's no way to force the trial to continue.
What? You mean this is it?
Just ha 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 ha. What the heck? Have a laugh? I must say, you put on quite a fight for a rookie student. But the weak are meat. What? While the strong oh.
Oh, so the strong are eating the weak. Sus. Jude McNally's just like, what the heck?
There is no way to defeat true justice.
So Jude just joins the chat, and we were literally just talking about the strong eating the weak, and he's just like, what the frick? What the heckin' heck?
A fact that you can chew on your heart's content from the inside of your cell.
This can't be happening. Am I really gonna be found guilty of a crime that I didn't commit? And Kazuma, his dream of going to study in Great Britain will slip through his fingers. Kazuma.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna drink. I was drinking it. What?
Is there really no chance now of turning this trial around?
You heard the judge. There's nothing about the last photograph that the detective produced that we can contest. Which means there's no basis on which we can argue for the trial to continue.
Very well. I will now proceed immediately to the ruling.
It seems we will be able to report the British government on time after all.
Hold on, I haven't been paying much attention to chat. What in the world has been happening? People talking about their hair color, people making fun of people talking about their hair color, which is kind of rude. Oh, never mind, they were joking apparently. Nice. And then Jude McNally is just like, yeah. Here, he's just here talking with other people.
That smug little. Ooh. It seems our husband is getting.
Was it
angry.
Rinazuke?
Yes!
Oh my gosh. What was that?
I didn't even get to read the line before it automatically went to the next one. Wait, Your Excellency.
Rinosuke?
Rinosuke. I don't think that you can roll up on this case yet.
This amateur. I don't know that word. It's getting
Amateurness.
tedious. When His Excellency deems that the trial is over, he gives his ruling. Did you switch it?
Yes.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. How did the issue already come back?
That is the most basic protocol of the courtroom.
Yes!
Your Excellency, just a moment ago you said this. As the photographic print was submitted appears to have no further evidence, there is no longer any doubt in this matter, so I must make my ruling. Now, that means if there was a problem with the evidence, some significant detail, then ruling on the case at this time would be out of the question.
Objection!
This is blatant straw clutching! Look at this photographic print! Friday Night Funkin'. You know what? Maybe I should play that sometime. This other dude's just saying fruit in chat. Okay. There would be no problem with this evidence! You better know what you're doing, Rinosuke.
I understand your objection, counsel. Certainly, the new evidence submitted by the detective has not undergone the court's scrutiny.
I don't know how to say that word.
However, I fail to see how we can glean on any new information from this handbag.
Ha! My thoughts exactly. Really, the prosecution is becoming tired of the rookie's desperate wheezes. Yes, I am desperate, but this isn't a wheeze. There's something about this photograph which just doesn't seem right. If only I could put my finger on it. Very well, I will grant the Why am I doing... Okay.
Very well, I would grant the defense's one final opportunity.
What? What? Okay. What?
But oh, wow, okay, he's just going all in. But be warned that if I am unsatisfied by your response here, the trial will be over with immediate effect. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Your Excellency.
So, take another look at the photograph Print Inspector HUD Saga submitted before. You will identify for the court where in this print we see the significant detail to which you have alluded.
I don't know, man. Are you still there, friend?
Friend? Friend, are you dead inside? Apparently. Alright. That's fine. I don't know what that is. But that's the only thing I see in this picture. Ah!
Okay.
Oh, are you back?
Oh, yes.
We got, okay,
What
so
are you looking for?
So basically, the judge was going to cast a ruling if we didn't find a significant detail in this picture. And there's a
Okay.
mark on his hand here, and I don't know what that is. But that's the only thing I see off. See how the handbag is clear?
Yeah, I see.
I mean, unless there's a little wall right here in it, but... That's the only thing I see.
Weird mark on his hand.
I'm hoping that this is it. Look at this. Here. There's a very unusual mark on the victim's. Yes. Yes. This is it.
That is true. It looks almost like a burn of some description.
Oh, she's... Okay, she knows.
Dear me, I was pondering what a new piffle you would come out with. A burn, you say, on the victim's wrist? Clearly, that has nothing whatsoever to do with the significance lady's handbag. There was also like the same thing on the dish too, so.
Yes, that is a burn mark, you're right.
Go on, Inspector.
The police coroner also noticed it when he was performing the post-mortem examination. It was deemed unrelated to the cause of death, so he didn't note it in his report.
What did I tell you? In any case, we have no idea when the victim suffered this burn, do we? And no possible way of knowing either. Can you present the other photo and show the matching emblem?
The more I look at it, the more I find myself intrigued by the curious shape of this mark.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay.
Remember the steak, the
This
dish?
is random.
I feel like it looks the same though.
Which the thing is, he wasn't supposed to eat steak. If y'all remember. Bye, Jude. It might be a scar, says, raining strawberries. Actually looks like he has a black French fry on his
Wait, go
head.
to the picture with the steak. That shows the steak really well.
I'm bored. Why are you bored?
That's not the picture I was talking
That
about. I was
sounds
talking
bored.
about the
I know
picture
you
that
were.
shows the table.
You're
See?
right. It looks just like it.
Yeah.
But he's not supposed to. What?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Wait a minute. I have a theory, but it makes like no sense unless it had more detail.
What's your theory?
I'm not gonna say it right now because I don't have enough evidence to back it up, and it just doesn't make sense. Basically, there's some details missing from it, and I don't know what those details are yet.
However, as Prosecutor Archie points out, unless a firm connection to the case can be shown, I cannot allow any further time to be spent on the precise details of this burn.
Excuse me, Your Excellency. It would seem Miss Brett has a lunch appointment with the dean and any other university staff. She would like to know if she may be excused from the stand now.
Oh,
Oh, of course, dear lady. We shan't hold you any longer. I'm quite sure His Excellency is about to give its final ruling anyway. Can we bring up the burn? That matches the steak
You're
plate
just
now?
not gonna say this?
Oh, oops! What's your thinking on this, Renosuke? Do you believe his burn has something to do with the case?
To be honest, I'm not really sure. But if I don't keep pushing, then it's all over. So I was thinking I should keep digging and digging, in the hope that I might uncover something useful.
Yes, you're right.
I am?
If we can just link the burn in the case. If we can do that, we might be able to prise this shutting door back open again.
I just read chat. Oh my goodness.
What's in the chat?
This dude is just saying a bunch of stuff about strawberries. And writing strawberries is like, what's with the strawberries?
Just give up, Council. You can't possibly hope to do that.
Indeed. I'm afraid without evidence, I can't allow you to pursue what is little more than conjecture.
But if we had evidence that irrefutably linked the burn to the victim's wrist in the case, then you would allow it.
See, you're like 10 times smarter than me. So, that's how you realized the burn before I did.
I feel like it's just
Wait, no. How you linked it to the steak before I did.
Oh, I was like, you didn't notice the burn?
Yeah, I was like,
To tell the truth, I hadn't noticed that burn.
yo, we're both smarter than Kazuma.
But as soon as you pointed it out, what I did notice is, did he notice the steak? That the color drained from Miss Brett's face!
What? Contradiction? Really? I have to find some link in between the burn and that case. Oh man, I'm killing myself, man. I'm just laughing at myself. What's wrong with me? This is the moment of truth. It's time to find some evidence that proves what the burn really means.
So then, the defense will now present its evidence to the court. The evidence that demonstrates an inextricable connection between the victim's burn and this one on the trial. In this trial. Do we show the steak?
Show the steak? That's the only thing we literally have. That's all.
Yo, no, because he wasn't supposed to eat the steak, right?
Yeah, but how'd he get a burn mark from it?
I don't
Unless
know,
it was
man.
in the oven with.
We're just here to point out contradictions and see where it takes us. That's the job of an attorney.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
I guess we're showing that one.
What's this, counsel? Yet another print?
Yes, Your Excellency. I believe photographic prints are an amazing invention. When we humans look a scene, we miss things. But in a photograph, things we may have overlooked at the time are recorded forevermore. Do hurry up. Oh.
Oh, do hurry up, rookie. What are you trying to say? To inconvenience this poor lady any further really would be quite inexcusable.
Actually, we may need you to stay with us a little longer if you don't mind. Miss Brett. Oh, this is a moment when, like, you're, like, getting excited for the case, because you know there's about to be a big war just just in a few seconds. You see, it's very clearly visible in this other photograph. How did the victim come to have that unusually shaped burn on his wrist? Wrist? What? Wrist. The reason is recorded here forevermore. What? How?
Objection!
You can't fool me with your little bluffs, boy. If that's your game, then let's see how it plays out. Show the court exactly what you mean.
Alright. Okay, I gotta take a deep breath real quick. Okay.
Yes!
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
The beefsteak?
Actually, the point is the metal plate the steak was served on.
The plate? Ah! Ah!
Your Excellency, are you alright?
As you can see, there's an emblem on the plate. I would guess it's some sort of trademark of La Carnival. Carnival. Ah! The emblem on this plate and the victim's burn are exactly the same shape.
Ah! Brinosuke, you're a genius. Now make out.
I am jamming to this music, dude. Oh.
Wait, were you laughing? What were you laughing at just now?
Your joke. Now make
Okay,
out.
I had to make sure. I had to make sure you weren't laughing at something in the comments and I was just being dumb.
You're spot on. Which means the victim must have suffered this burn while he was present at the restaurant.
Objection!
But even if that is the case, we can't know if it happened on the day in question or not. It could have been the day before, or the day before that. It most likely happened at some other unrelated time.
Well,
Objection!
Sadly, prosecutor out at you. The chances of that are extremely slim.
thanks.
Why? The outline of the burn is clearly discernible. There we go. Yes. Such a serious injury would have caused quite a commotion at the restaurant. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Hosenaga?
Objection pose. I haven't seen an objection pose in this game yet. Yes! Yes! I'm sorry, I'm just such an Ace Attorney fan. And like, the objection pose is everything in Ace Attorney, man. It is. I can't imagine having missed a terrible disaster, certainly. My worst phobia, I have a fear of spiders. You know what? I have a fear of bees.
Actually, I'm no longer scared of spiders.
I have
I
a
used to be.
serious fears of bees, and I'm scared of spiders, but like, bees?
I'm scared of bees. I'm not scared of bees at all.
I screamed at the top of my lungs in band today whenever there was a wasp.
I feel
Just
like
kidding,
do a
I
lot
didn't
better
scream
in
at the
band
top of
when
my
it comes
lungs
to
because
bees,
I knew I'd be
because I'm not
embarrassed.
scared of bees.
I knew I'd be embarrassed, so I kind of just ducked away and I was like, "Ugh." And like, you know, my friends, like my 3 friends that were nearby were like, what the heck?
Okay, what was the size of the bee? Because if it was a small sweat
It was
bee,
a wasp.
chill the heck out. It was a what?
Wasp.
Oh, that freaks me out a little bit, but not too much anymore.
Okay,
'cause
just
they
go.
can be a bit more hostile.
Don't make fun of me anymore.
I already said this line, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure. Or it has my screen froze again for no reason.
I would say, looking at this picture of the
Oh my
the
lord.
wound,
I'm
that it
so
was suffered
aggravated.
very
This
long
happens
ago.
every 2 seconds.
and although it's not particularly a large burn, it's a very well defined, as the defense pointed out. That was no mild burn, that's for sure. Can you be more specific, Inspector? Well, let's see. If the plate was at around 90 degrees centigrade, a burn like that would have taken around 3 seconds.
It's inconceivable that the victim wouldn't let out a scream of pain then.
I've been investigating at the restaurant for several weeks already, but I've not heard anyone scream at all. As the head waiter of La Carnival, I can testify to that without hesitation. I need water. Oh, I have some water on the ground here. Well, thank you. Thank you, ground. I don't know. But you. I don't. I'm just gonna keep saying that. You're a detective, not a waiter.
Yes!
Yes. There you have it. Something isn't right here. As the detective said, anyone who burned themselves on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds would scream in pain. Like I scream at bees. I mean, what? There's no question of that. And yet, Inspector Hunsaga never heard the professor scream. Not on that day, or any before it. That's right. And the strange thing is, on the day he was shot, I didn't hear him cry out either. What are you suggesting? Are you still there, friend? Friend? Okay, my friend's dead. Well, if the professor had carelessly laid his wrist? Why do I keep saying that? Wrist on the plate for anything like 3 seconds on that day. Hi, T09 Ninja. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're playing Great Ace Attorney.
That would be beyond careless, I think, Counsel.
Then the rest of us in the restaurant. Myself, the sergeant, and the old antique dealer. All of us, without any question, have heard him scream. Wouldn't you agree, Prosecutor Achi? Well, yes, I suppose. So the question is, why didn't a single person hear Dr. Wilson scream? I almost don't believe it. Rinozuke. Friend, I need you. Friend? Did my friend die? Rinozuke, I think. Rinozuke. I think.
Okay, wow, you can't.
Oh, are you back? Hi.
What? Oh,
How do you say
Oh.
Rinozuke?
Rinosuke.
Rinosuke.
It's Rinosuke.
Rinosuke.
I can say this now.
Rinosuke. Okay.
Rinosuke.
Wait, can you see it?
I almost don't believe it. Rinosuke, what do you think?
Can it really be true? I never dreamt we would arrive at a conclusion like this, but I'm starting to think that maybe we've been led into a terrible trap.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, so basically, so no one heard him scream in pain, and it would have taken at least 3 seconds of him laying his hand on that plate for him to get burnt like that. But no one heard a scream that day, and everyone testified to that. So, yeah. There's only one explanation I can think to make sense of this apparent impossibility. On the day in question, when he suffered the burn to his wrist, Dr. Wilson was already dead.
Yeah. Fairly obvious.
No man could remain silent while his wrist was burning on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds. That's clearly impossible, apart from in one particular situation.
Counsel, are you suggesting?
Yes, it's only possible if the man was already dead. The Discord link is probably invalid. I think that's to my old server. So let me cook you up a new link. Give me 1 second, please. It shouldn't take that long. If I can even find the Discord server. There it is. Okay. Let's do expire after never. Max number of uses is no limit. Alright. Generate a new link, and I'll just pop it right in chat if it will let me. I'm trying. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's only possible if the man was already dead. Already?
Okay.
Dead?
Why are you stealing my lines?
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Oh.
Knowing what we know now, it's only possible explanation. When the beef steak was brought to Dr. Wilson's table that day, the professor was already dead. That's... Oh, that's yours. Sorry, I'm sorry! Order, please, counsel! Explain this absurd notion at once! The victim was killed by a gunshot. I don't know.
That's right. That's absolutely right, Your Excellency. This is just another ridiculous ploy by the rookie student. But clearly he has no grasp of the facts.
Objection!
No, prosecutor. It's you who has no grasp of the facts. I beg your pardon?
What is it?
As soon as it became apparent that the victim had suffered that burn while at the restaurant, this whole case was turned upside down. Or have you not grasped that yet?
Are you missing something? I don't know, Rainy. I don't know if it was... I don't know if it was mystery person or the actual person who gave the steak. We don't know that yet. This case is so confusing. And it's only the first case, man. If this first case is gonna take like 6 hours or 7 hours, imagine how long the next ones are gonna take.
Your Excellency, the court must hear from this witness again. If it is true, as we now believe, the victim was already dead before the gunshot was heard, it is highly likely that Miss Brett knows something about it.
Incredible. I certainly didn't anticipate this twist of events. I'm sorry to say, Miss Brett, that you will have to forget your lunch on the engagement. No, not the lunch on!
But, Your Excellency. Oh, wait, give me a second. Okay.
The justice system in our court may be in its infancy, but rest assured, all reasonable doubt must be dispelled before I am prepared to pass judgment. Do you think this Ace Attorney game is better than the worst? If you mean than the rest, wow! The beginning case in this one is like far better than the first case in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. But, I mean, like, you can't really blame it because that was their first case that they ever made. Yeah, I agree, Raining. It's better in details. I think... Okay. Thank you, Your Excellency. I do like this a lot. Shoot. Okay. I also like Apologist, this Ace Attorney, though. And I don't know which one's better. I mean, then again, I haven't played through this whole game. smiled. What was that smile? Yes, of course. I'd be delighted to help. Especially if it helps relations between my country and yours.
Yo, I knew it!
You can speak the language. Miss Brett, you speak Japanese?
You bet I do. Well, of course I do. I am studying in your country after all.
Your British accent is garbage.
I wasn't even trying to do
joking.
an accent.
Then why does it sound like that?
I don't know, man.
But then why have you been speaking
Wait, do you want me to do the other guy now, or are you just gonna do both?
Till now. I'm gonna go grab something to drink. By something, I mean the rest of my pop from earlier. Just entertain the stream. Thanks.
What? I don't know how to entertain people. I can't even see the chat. What do you... I don't know what I'm expected to do. My, most discerning thing about me is the fact that I watch way too much
Alright,
anime.
y'all, I
I
hope
don't
you
know
didn't
what...
get too bored. I know that my friend can be a terribly boring person.
That is rude. Excuse you.
You didn't say it was false.
Oop.
No, I'm just joking with you. I wouldn't text you all the time. Well, I text everyone all the time, so. My mother tongue, the Queen's English, is the most refined and elegant language in the world. As a gentlewoman, I try to avoid speaking in your vulgar tones as much as possible.
That's rude.
But it seems the men in this land possess none of the chivalrous virtues of English gentlemen. So I see that I shall have to lower myself to communicating with all on your own level.
Well, you are epitome. You are the epitome. What is that word?
Epitome.
Whatever. Of a true English gentlewoman.
No, I'm
You're
joking.
so
I don't text
simp.
people 24/7.
You do. You do. You do.
Dude, we haven't called
I'll be
since
watching an anime and be like, I'm gonna watch an anime. A half an hour later. You done watching it? No. That's only enough time to watch a single episode.
Last night, you texted me first, and I was like, no, I can't
Yeah,
do a
then
live
you
stream.
spammed the crap out of me.
No, I did!
Yes, you did.
Continue on.
I said bye. I said, okay, tomorrow, ending the conversation. Then you texted me flipping a million times.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You even tried to call me among those times. You liar.
I tried to call you when I got home. I messaged you, hey, wanna call? And I messaged you again 20 minutes later. I was like, hey, are you alive? You didn't answer, so I just called you. And then you responded at
You don't.
12 a.m. Sorry, I didn't know you texted me.
That is not even true. I will check the time right now. Let me get off of this. It's frozen anyways. Let me check the times. And I will check all of it, by the way. Okay. So, we were texting about the times of when we were gonna do that thing, the live stream. And then I said, oh, okay, tomorrow then, because we weren't gonna do it then, because you had guitar lessons. Then you sent me a link to your video, the first one which was fine, and then you said, wanna call, hey, called me. You didn't answer my messages, so I'm gonna call you. You also texted more than that, but I'm just not saying it, because it was only a little bit more. And I was like, shoot, sorry, I didn't know you texted me. And then
There
after
are
that,
literally
you
no
texted me a
messages
million
in
more
between
times.
that. No, I didn't.
And then I said hi, and you were like, hello, are you gonna join or not? And I was like, yeah, sorry. And then that's when that ended.
What? I texted you today. Like,
Yeah.
I texted you today a bunch because you wouldn't respond to me, and I didn't know whether to schedule the stream or cancel it for today. Because
I already said the day before that we were going to do it tomorrow.
but then you wouldn't respond
I had
to
already
any
said
messages today. So I was like, oh my goodness, am I gonna have to cancel? I'm very like what is happening? I need to I need to know. And then you were not responding. So I was just like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to cancel it. Literally, I was texting you for like 2 hours beforehand. And then you respond 10 minutes before the stream and was like, sure, we can do it today. And I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta get everything prepared in 10 minutes.
That's
So
why
if you are wondering,
know by now that as an introverted friend, I'm gonna do that.
Oh
You
my
should be
goodness.
prepared for this.
Oh well,
That's what I always.
you are the epitome
You're
of a true
always
English.
shocked.
Oh well, you are the true epitome of a true English woman. We are
Oh,
truly
no.
honored by this, the lavish consideration you graciously afford us. I don't even know. So, our friends say, or our chat needs that we need proof. Proofs, right? We don't. We cannot believe. We cannot believe anyone. Oh, Lindsay's gonna take your side because they're also introverted. My best friend bullies me too, Q&A.
I see. In that case, Miss Brett, I will now ask you to testify in your own words about the events leading up to the death of the victim, Dr. Wilson.
Cough, 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 cough. Cough, 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 cough. Say it or not. Don't. I don't. Are you?
Oh, okay. I fixed the.
Wait, was I screaming at no one? I was just like, say it or don't. I don't care. What?
You were screaming at
I was
nobody.
dying inside. I
I came back though, like
Anyway,
shortly after.
I want you all to know that when I scream at someone, I don't mean it. I'm joking whenever I do that. I promise.
I'm very rude to people, and I feel like if people who didn't
People that
know
don't
my,
know
like,
me
speech
will not
patterns
take
heard
any
me,
of
they
my
would
stuff.
think I'm like evil.
People that do not know me will think I'm rude. Probably half the chat thinks that I'm like the meanest person on earth. But like, I just
my-
joke around with my friends so much because they know me.
I don't know how many times I've been like, you know, roughhousing with a friend of mine, and then like some random girl came up and was like, stop bullying her.
Okay.
No,
one time,
I'm not bullying. That's
One-
just how I act.
One time, okay, so me and my cousin had this thing. She's a year behind me in school. So, in the hallways, she would like tap on my shoulder, like she'd come up behind me and tap on my shoulder. So I started doing that back. Well, one day she was at the water fountain, so I did that to her. At that same time, a teacher was passing, and she said, "Hey, don't do that." And I'm like,
What?
"Oh,
Why?
Sheet. I said sheet. Not the actual word. Alright, go. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. Okay, go.
Oh, what? I was plugging up my phone.
You should
Okay,
say
you want
what?
me to say that now?
Yes.
So, we're finally going to hear her own words on the matter.
I'm hopping in for 2 minutes because I can't stay too long. Honestly, I'm usually screaming and insulting people all the time, but I don't mean it.
Things are going interesting, Renosuke.
Alright, Wolfcrafter. Alright, let's get into this. Honestly, I had no idea. Okay. Honestly, I had no idea what a poor man burnt his wrist like that. When the waiter brought my steak, the professor and I raised our glasses in a toast. And as far as I've heard,
The post-mortem report showed no other possible cause of death besides gunshot. If there's some other way a man's life could be taken without leaving a trace, please do show me. But of course, this country's inferior investigative techniques probably wouldn't pick up on it anyway.
Oh, she's getting gutsy.
That most captivating and beautifully testimony will go down in Supreme Court history. Thank you.
Easy does it. I hope that is the last time I will have to sully my lips with the coarse tones of your unbecoming tongue. Oh, forgive me. I do hope I haven't insulted anyone.
Not at all. Not at all. It is a delight merely to hear you speak, dear lady. And it seems very clear from your testimony that this boorish talk of the victim's burn is utterly irrelevant.
I will be speaking to your country's Minister of Justice about what has happened here today.
The Minister of Justice?
May that irritating little bully of a student be given the harshest punishment possible. Amen.
Huh?
Thanks? Was that a prayer then?
Well, you'll have to forgive the irritation, Miss Brett, and put up with the cross-examination now.
Yes! King Kazuma!
I expect you've noticed that this little bully of a student, as you put it, doesn't miss much.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, counsel, that this will be your final cross-examination at this trial. If you fail to demonstrate any problems with the witness's testimony, I'll be ruling on the case immediately. Is that clear?
What was that? It sounded like, whenever you
Yes, Your
are
Excellency.
wiping down a mirror or something and it makes a squeaky noise. That was you.
You may proceed with the cross-examination.
Cross-examination. The victim's death.
Unfortunately, I have no idea when the poor man burnt his wrist like that.
Yes!
Yes! Imagine as a plot twist, she's a man!
But his hand was on the searing hot plate for at least 3 whole seconds. You can't not have noticed. Do you think so? Do you think so? Let me ask you something.
Welcome back, Legendary Potato. Sorry?
Ever since I arrived at this courtroom, and even still now, the fly on the unsightly back trousers of yours has been wide open. You can't not have noticed, can you?
Huh? What? Ag! What?
Why was she looking at that part?
Haha, what fun!
You hadn't realized.
The dear lady is absolutely right. As your friend, you've embarrassed
Oh,
me
you read
as
that
well as
wrong.
yours-
Change
that's
that.
hard.
Change that right now.
Oh my. Kazuma, no! Why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't
Wait,
you
that
tell
was you,
me?
sorry.
Dr. Wilson was a true English gentleman. He chose honorable silence over a vulgar scream. Can your tiny brains imagine such a thing?
Oh yes, I think my tiny brain can. Oh, now you're
Shoot.
just bleeding,
Yes.
belittling yourself.
Well, I can't.
Anyway,
When the waiter brought my steak, the professor and I raised our glasses.
As you testified before, you were drinking carbonated water. Is that right?
Mr. Wilson is only permitted to drink water at the time, if you remember.
Therefore, he wasn't permitted to drink carbon. Objection, Your Honor. Okay, sorry.
Which explains why he ordered that drink, correct, waiter?
Exactly as you say, sir. Although,
Although...
whether or not the professor actually drank any of the water when I delivered the steak to the table, I'm afraid I don't remember that.
Hmm.
Dang you.
Ooh!
Ooh, she's getting feisty.
I have enough English to understand that, at least for the benefit of others in the court, it means bless you?
What?
You were wrong.
I think it means the exact opposite.
Oh, so he does know a bit of English.
Remember, he took English classes. You
Yeah, I
dumb.
forgot.
Anyway, as far as I've heard, the post-mortem report showed no other possibles of death besides the
Yes!
gunshot. Yes, it's written here in the paperwork. Fatal hemorrhage from ballistic trauma. Yes.
Luckily for us, a little burn on the wrist isn't going to kill us. And there is no other signs of trauma on the victim's body to indicate some other cause of death. Unless it was poison. Maybe she poisoned his glass. It can only have been a bullet from your gun that put an end to this innocent man's life.
But it doesn't make any sense. The burn must have happened straight away, when the plate was first brought to the table by the waiter.
Yes, that's true. If it had been cooled even slightly, it wouldn't have been able to make a burn like that.
And if the victim burnt his wrist on the wrist, why do I keep saying that? On the hot plate, as soon as he brought it from the kitchen. Why am I doing a deeper voice for that? That's supposed to be my own voice. Listen, the judge's voice is wearing off on me. Then he must have already been dead at that point.
And yet, the fact that the victim was killed by the gunshot in the chest. Until you're able to show the court evidence to disprove that this is a complete waste of time.
Yeah, I concur. Prosecutor Achi is right.
Ugh. Okay, hold on. I do want to look at this really quick.
Maybe she took the glass because she poisoned it.
I mean, I
And that other
think
glass that was on the
glass
table was like...
poisoned. But then why would she need to shoot him? Hold on.
As a diversion.
Hold on. There's a bullet hole in the steak. And we presume that he was shot here and it went through to the steak. Here, let me get a better picture for you.
Actually, it said it didn't go through. They already confirmed that it did not go through.
Then what is that?
It's just shading.
Listen, I don't pay much attention. I pay about as much attention to this game as I do
I
in class.
think
No,
she
I'm just
poisoned
kidding.
his glass, and that's why she took it.
I think she did too. I mean, we could present that here. I don't know, is that too early though?
I think it is.
cannot pass through body. Okay.
Yes!
Without leaving a trace. If someone is shot or strangled or stabbed or thrown from a height. However, a person's life is taken, there are terrible traces, or there is always telltale traces on the body.
Quite right, dear lady.
Unless you poison him.
And as our police force has thoroughly examined the body of this deceased, isn't that right, Inspector Hosonaga, sorry.
As I said, I always aim for flawless investigation. There would be no physical traces with all those causes of death, that's true. But maybe there's some other way of killing someone that doesn't leave
Is he
a mark.
finally gonna think of poison?
If, heaven forbid, you doubt me, young man, you're going to have to tell everyone how exactly you think the professor did lose his life. Otherwise, I'm afraid your argument falls rather flat, doesn't it?
Oh no, perish the thought calling such a sweet young lady's innocence into question. On my honor, I,
Takasushi.
Takasuchi Achi, will cut down any who dares such aspirations.
A way of killing someone that leaves no trace.
We need some evidence to back us up here.
Yes, evidence. But of course, this country's inferior investigation techniques probably wouldn't pick up on that anyway.
Yes!
Inferior? What is that supposed to mean? By the means of the Great British Empire, the police store everything found at a crime scene for later investigation. But in this country, you investigate once, and that's the end of it. Isn't that so?
Quite right. Le Carnival is open for business as usual today, just days after the incident.
Exactly. Which means even if the investigation takes
Wait.
place in a different direction, vital evidence may be lost. Oh wait, what? He got something to say. It doesn't even occur to your native detectives to try to preserve this crime scene. I'm trying to be as tactical about this as I can, you understand?
No! She poisoned both of them!
Listen,
She wouldn't.
no, she
There's
poisoned
no way.
the victim and the police officer. That's why he's coughing and bleeding out of his mouth. He's
There's
going to
no
die
way.
at one stand, probably. Okay, maybe not.
There is no way.
No. I think so.
How would she do that? How would she do that though?
Haha, killer blow. The lady is formidable as she is
I
immutable.
didn't say it myself. I was just asking a question. Amazing. He's actually admitting our police may be flawed. Perhaps Prosecutor Achi is finally starting to see sense. I very much doubt that.
Oh wait, what? Okay. Still, there's something about what Miss Brett just said. There was a moment before when something didn't seem quite right. Alright, Lindsay, I hope you have a good day.
What do you think, Rinosuke?
I think it's going terribly. No matter how much I press her, I'm not turning up any new information.
Yes, as I suspected, she's a tough witness. We need to find a way to break her testimony, or the cross-examination will be over.
But that would mean I have to find a way. There must be some clue somewhere to help us find a chink in her armor. Kazuma.
What, Rinosuke?
There is one thing I've noticed. Something that's been bothering me.
Bothering you? You mean about Miss Brett?
first trial is actually 4 hours long. I did a 3-hour stream Sunday. So, actually no. About the person standing next to her, Inspector Hasanaga.
The detective?
Yes, he seemed to react a little strangely to Miss Brett's last statement. I was wondering if it might be significant. If I might present an opening, maybe.
Alright, I have an idea. Try pressing on the last statement one more time.
If you think so, but this time, instead of targeting the woman herself...
Let's see what we can get out of the detective.
Alright then. I wonder what Kazuma's thinking. It is a really long first trial. Oh, I totally skipped that line there. I would stay, but I don't want to burn my hair. Oh yeah, don't do that. Okay.
Yes!
Inferior? What do you mean by that? What? We've already been through it.
Wait.
There, here's the point, okay. Yes, there it is again. The detective's reaction is just the same as before. Why?
Up until now, the detective has been standing with Miss Brett as her interpreter. But things are different now. For this testimony, the detective is just listening to what the English woman has to say. This could be the golden opportunity.
What do you mean?
When people are actually testifying, they're usually very careful not to let anything slip.
Yeah, it is a really good first trial, though.
However, when they're listening to someone else speak, you'll find that they often let their guard down.
You're right. Look at him. He's lost in his own thoughts.
Why does he have a katana?
Oh! Dude, this dude's like straight out of an action scene. I love him. Oh my goodness.
It's time to pursue the man in his train of thought.
Sorry? Pursue?
I'll explain how to do it. Renosuke, it's all to do with the witness marker. What?
What marker?
At the moment, we're focusing on Miss Brett, who's the person actually making the current statement. But by moving the marker left and right with the keys, you can turn your attention to the other people in the stand. While you're looking at the other witnesses, you'll be able to pursue them with A. If you can catch that person at just the right time, you might uncover some new information to pursue.
Oh man, Kazuma!
If you ever notice a strange atmosphere amongst the people at the stand, take a good look around. Alright then. At first, I should move the marker across and focus on the detective.
Oh wait, that's
Then pursue him with A and see what's on his mind.
Here we go. Yeah, you just totally saw my lines.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Exactly, which means even if the investigation takes a different direction, vital evidence may be lost.
Excuse me.
I hit A, right?
Gaya! What's the meaning of this? That was a terrible voice.
Why did he just die?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to shock you. He really was lost in his thoughts, deeply.
It looked like you were thinking something just now, Inspector.
I love how whenever this dude's down, the other dude's just like, Kazuma's just like, you know, it's my time to shine.
Perhaps having heard what the lady next to you had to say.
If there's something you'd like to say, please share it with the court.
What is the meaning of this? It's the delightful Englishwoman who's testifying at the moment. If you can't find fault with her testimony, then cross-examination should be over immediately.
Oh, is that how it all works?
Absolutely not. The detective in the stand, which makes him a valid witness.
Yes, not to mention the fact he's intimately involved with the case.
Inspector Hasanaga.
Hasanaga.
Yes.
Do you have something to add in relation to the statement just made by Miss Brett?
Well, yes. If you don't mind, I would like to speak. She's just like, what? What now? The lady is right. Our country's police practices are not as modern as those used in Great Britain, which is why I, Satoru Hasanaga, always strive to make every investigation I'm involved in flawless. What do you really mean by that? I'll tell you what I mean. I won't have evidence lacking on my watch. I'm not afraid to take everything I can from the scene of the crime. It's preserving evidence, you see. I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief. I'm not ashamed of what I've done. He's just so proud. I love him. But not as much as Kazuma. A crime scene thief?
Well, it looks like the lady's remark touched a nerve there.
Take this, for example. Is that? This is the bottle of carbonated water that I took to the victim's table on the day in question. And yes, it's lost of its fizz. Haven't been opened 3 days ago now. But it was carbonated water. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, there's some left in the bottle. I can see it. One day our police force will be among the best in the world. The time is coming. I guarantee it.
I can't say I condone the witness actions, but I do understand the sentiment. The court will accept the glass bottle of water as evidence.
The carbonated water bottle has been entered into the court record. Miss Brett. Can you confirm this is indeed the bottle which you drank from the day of the victim's death? Yes, it was that bottle. What was that about? She seemed to avert her eyes when she answered the judge's question. Oh my goodness, my voice is dying from doing the judge's voice.
Do you want me to do the judge?
Yeah, if you can for a bit, please.
Very well. Counsel, you may resume cross-examination.
Your voice is way better than mine anyway, so.
And the inspector will kindly control his fevour, or what is that?
I don't know. Your Majesty. Oh wait, no, it's not. Your Excellence. Unfortunately, I have no idea. Okay. Unfortunately, I have no idea when the poor man burned his wrist like that. When the waiter brought my steak, the professor and I. Glasses in the case. Okay, so we gotta present the bottle of water. Somewhere. I don't know where. Somewhere in the.
Okay, look at the bottle of water first. You can't just like
I know I'm
just
saving.
present it with no reason. You have to look at it first.
So, what is that?
That's a shine.
What's misplaced, man?
It's in a
Wait, is it
perfectly
open?
fine place.
Is it open?
Okay, look down the bottle. Try to look down it.
I can't find anything. Wait a minute. What was that? Oh, the water left? So this is the carbonated water that is the last drink Dr. Wilson ever had. Looks like there's a letter.
It looks like there's a little left in the bottle, although it's just plain water now.
You know, I've been sweating so much. I'm absolutely parched. I'll absolutely have a sip of this to keep me going. You can't do that! You cannot do that!
No, Renosuke, you can't do that. Stop stealing my line.
No, I wasn't
before
even
I murder
stealing your
you.
line. I literally had my eyes closed and I was just like, you cannot do that. And then I look up and it's like, oh, Kazuma agrees with me.
Mm-hmm. Did you hit the button?
Yeah.
Mm.
It says for one thing that's evidence. You can't go drinking evidence.
Oh my lord. Why do I have so many technical... This is just getting annoying.
Oh no,
All
you're
right.
right. We don't know what might be inside, do we? Now can you see it? Well, my friend's dead. So, you neither cease to amaze me, right, Reno? See, 3 seconds with them gone, and I can't pronounce a name. In more ways than one. I wonder, could there be anything in this water? What's the matter? You've gone quiet all of a sudden. I think I might have just worked out something. An interesting possibility. Is it just gonna say what we are? Yeah. What are... Oh, people are talking about their favorite animals. Dude, I'm literally that waiter guy now. I'm telling you, it's from doing that deep judge's voice. That hurt my throat, man. Alright. We should examine this. The label. The label is written in a foreign language that I don't recognize. Do you know what it says, Kazuma? I think it's French. This must be a very expensive water. Yes, but what does it say? That's what I was just asking. Then go to France and ask. Or you could just say that you don't know. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Shoot, okay. We gotta find a place to present that. Oh, okay. Yeah, speed runs in this game. Oh wow, that'd be insane. I think my friend just completely died. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, Lindsay, but you know, if it's BOI, that means it's like not pertaining to one gender. It's like
neutral. But if it's BOY, then it's pertaining to one gender. You get what I'm saying? Oh, are you back, friend?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay. I'm thinking of presenting this water right on this statement.
I don't think you can do that.
I'm doing it.
Yes!
Yes! Okay. There is one method of killing a man without leaving a trace.
Oh, wait,
that
is it
comes to
gonna do
mind.
it?
Oh shoot, I have
wait, I'm doing the
I have
charge right.
autoplay on, I'm sorry.
Okay, turn it off.
I did. Obviously, I'm referring to poison.
Poison?
On the day of his death, we know that Dr. Wilson drank from this bottle of carbonated water. Could it be that there was poison inside? Could it be that the professor actually died after taking a sip from his glass? Order! Okay, you're gonna have to do that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to sing scales
Yeah,
or
I'll do
something.
I'll do the judge.
And on that
Intruding both
day,
of the witnesses
who was
is
sitting
fine.
at the same table as the professor and able to slip the poison into his drink. There's only one person who could have possibly done it. Jezio Brett. It was you! Who's to say it wasn't you?
Objection!
This is outrageous. Suggest such a thing without a scrap of evidence. You little rookie imbecile. Have you ever considered the delicate situation our country finds itself in now? Have you forgotten that have only just signed an accord of friendship with the Britain Empire?
These people act
British
like
Empire.
these people act like this lady. runs
Have you
the government.
ever seen the vaguest inkling that your rash accusations could jeopardize the entire treaty?
Not clickbait at 3 a.m. This woman is secretly Queen Elizabeth. Whoa, wait. She's only a bit older than Kazuma. Oh well, too bad Kazuma's already married to us.
Objection!
True. It's not only a political arena. This is a trial to determine our individual's guilt with respect to one crime.
Etchi says more fancy words than someone who says
What?
fancy words.
What?
Doji Gaming in chat said, Etchi says more fancy words than someone who says fancy words.
The fact that this woman is British makes no difference. We are here to determine the truth.
If I may. It is you! Who shall be silent?
Of course.
She got some sass in her. She got some of that
Dear
sass.
lady.
Please rate pain from 1 to 10. Okay, 1 to 10 as in 1 being not painful, 10 being very painful, or 1 being the worst person ever, 10 being the best person ever. Where did that come from? She just snapped. I'm afraid I may have spoken unfairly before. I offer my most humble apologies.
I'm sorry, my lady. To what are you referring?
I described your police force as inferior. But no matter how inferior they may be, you still investigated this particular point thoroughly, I believe. The bottle, I mean, Inspector, and whether it contained poison or not. Of course. You did? Have you forgotten what my guiding principle is already? I strive for a flawless investigation every time. I don't believe it! Naturally, we tested the inside of the bottle and its contents.
And what did you find, Inspector?
You know, I think it's actually good that I gave you the judge's voice, because I just realized that you only had Pains and Kazuma's before this. So now we evened the scales. I ordered tests from every toxin that's available in this country at the present time. We found no trace of poison in any description of the bottle of carbonated water, Your Excellency.
What? Are you sure?
The tests were meticulously carried out by the chief coroner himself. No! No! Dang, I hate this game so much, but I also love it. Why? I'm very grateful for all you Japanese. You successfully established my complete innocence in this horrid affair. Thank you.
But of course, dear lady. The pleasure was all ours.
I was so sure.
This can't be right.
When Kazuma's...
If only you could check the glass. I knew the glass was the thing that had been poisoned. Everything falls into place if he was poisoned. Thank you, counsel. I think the cross-examination has clarified everything.
Oh.
As the prosecutions have asserted, the gun to the chest from his gun, the shot to the chest from his gun is the only conceivable cause of death. Furthermore, the accused, who by his own admission was holding this weapon, is the only possible culprit.
I'm done for.
The court wishes to apologize for the great inconvenience that this has caused you, Miss Brett.
Oh no. I'm just glad the matter is resolved.
Give me a second, I'm dealing with them. Before proceeding, I must ask the counsel for the defense. Do you have any further new evidence to present to the court at this point?
He's dead, man. Kazuma,
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Oh.
God, steal my lines! I'm sorry, Inosuke. I have nothing more.
Well, if you'll excuse me now, I really must be leaving. No! What? Who's that? Oh, that was the lady! Please, please, wait! Isn't that...
What is the meaning of this?
Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Sasato Maktoba. Judicial assistant to the defense. Oh man, I love this game! Oh, I love this game! I don't know why. It's always the girls in this game that save everything, and I'm loving it, man. I'm digging it. In my darkest hour with nowhere left to go, she appeared like a bolt of lightning. How much longer are you gonna stream? Until this case ends, probably. And in her hand she carried a small package wrapped in a fierce ishy cloth. Yep. No! No! No!
Okay,
no!
that's it for today. I'm eating, actually, dinner.
No, not another What?
No,
not
I'm
another
eating
not another to be continued.
I have to eat dinner.
I'm not saying no to you. I'm saying another to be continued? Seriously?
Yeah, obviously.
What? I was
What did
expecting
you
to get done
expect?
with this today.
We'll finish it tomorrow, it's fine. If you don't have a guitar lessons tomorrow.
I don't. Well,
I think my voice just like instantly became deeper by default because I was doing the judge's voice.
like that's exactly what was happening to me, and like it was hurting my throat, so I just had to have you do it.
Okay. It doesn't hurt my throat because I just have a deep
Because you have a
voice.
deep voice by instinct, all right, by naturality. I have a voice.
I can talk.
Oh,
I
jeez.
can't talk like very much deeper than this, but I can talk deeper if I really wanted to.
You could talk way deeper. Why is
Okay,
there a
not way
part
deeper.
3? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Can we just take a moment to reflect on that? Woo! I love this game, but I hate it. Does this mean the case is going to be like 9 hours long in total? Oh my goodness.
Oh, probably. Oh, that's good. Good games are like
Oh my
that.
goodness. Okay.
They
I
gave you
know-
a lot to play.
I know you don't usually play video games, so I'm asking you, are you liking this?
Oh yes, I'm enjoying this quite well.
I mean, like, can everyone in chat can everyone in chat give their thanks to my friend for joining, because they didn't have to do this. They took time out of their, very busy schedule.
Obviously, it's very busy.
But seriously though, they did volunteer to be on stream with me, and I really want to thank you for that, friend. And,
Thank you. Wait, no. Oh, you're welcome.
yeah, people in chat
I don't know
are
if I
also
was trying to say
saying
thank
to
you for having me or what.
No, but seriously, thank you for joining, because I couldn't do this alone with all the different voice actings. And, yeah, I really hope that you're enjoying
Plus,
it too.
games are just more fun with other people. Like,
Yeah.
watching anime, I, like, literally cannot get through, like, very long animes if I'm not watching it with someone. It's just more entertaining when you're watching it with someone.
I mean, I know you like anime, and this is kind of an anime style, so.
Yeah.
But, oh man, I'm hoping to get another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club up this week, and I'm hoping to finish the whole series by the end of next week, if not this week sometime.
Oh my goodness.
I have 2 more
How much
videos.
editing do you have to do?
I have 2 more videos to edit, and each are like an hour and 30 minutes long. And, I have Bandcamp and stuff. And I really haven't gotten around to it. Plus, last week I was kind of really stressed out from a bunch of different things happening. But, so I didn't didn't feel like editing it then. But, anyway, wouldn't have stayed if Q&A wasn't here, because I would have got so bored. I mean, like, yeah, it's better for us because we're the ones actually playing this game. Yeah, a lot of people are still thanking you for joining, by the way.
Oh, that's
So,
nice.
yeah, thank you all for joining, too. Thank you, chat, for joining. And we hope to
But I
see
feel
you.
like I feel like I'm not the most entertaining person. Like, the most I do is being like, shut up, I'm speaking. That's all.
Nah, man, you keep me in reality check. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank all of you guys in chat for joining us. We hope to see you tomorrow, if we do the stream tomorrow. If not, the day after tomorrow. We hope to see you in the next stream. I'm going to try to get Marzicle to join. He wouldn't respond to his messages today. But, yeah. And, I know I don't like to say this a whole lot, but, you know, if you want to see the next one, subscribe with notifs on. I mean, I really don't like to say that, because I feel like it's like,
Why did I end up getting
Subscribe.
2.5 pieces
But,
of steak with my dinner?
yo, you're eating steak. Okay. Murder trial in real life. No, but seriously, yeah, like I said, thank you all for joining. And, oh my goodness, I hope that this is the last part of this case, because while I'm having so much fun in it, I really want to just see who the culprit is. I mean, we all know it's her, but I want to see how we can prove it.
Mm-hmm.
And why it's her. So we can get on with the next case. But no, this is actually really fun. I don't know.
So
how
that
much
lady
longer.
totally brought the glass from the scene.
Yeah.
Like, we all know she poisoned the glass.
I mean, last stream we ended like over. from over the time that I was supposed to leave. Today we're like 30 minutes before I am. So I'm just kind of like, you know what? I can sit here and chill for a while. Oh, your phone's at 5%. Rip, Lindsay. All right, we'll see you, Lindsay. See you all, Q&A. And yeah, we will see you all in the next Great Ace Attorney live stream, which I'm very excited for. Be there tomorrow at 5. Friend, you better check your text this time. And
I make no promises.
and we'll see you all in the next one.